the right spot now. Yeah.
You look sexy.
We're all gonna do better to talk at the mic today.
Yeah,
I'm good.
absolutely.
My levels are always good. You guys just whisper too much, and then John, when John gets into it, he starts to like really yell and laugh, and then the vocals just go way up. So like I put everything up, and John's like this, and he's like this.
I'm very. I'm out there.
You're up and down. You're up and down. I like it.
That's my style.
It's your style.
I have an interesting talking style.
Welcome.
Welcome to.
This is the whole new thing. We just slowly transition.
Oh, I forgot we were doing that. Yeah.
I'm marking it.
I'm marking it.
It's like last week May. Talking about wrestling on the
Last week of May.
Oh, you're doing the date? Yeah.
It's officially June today.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it is officially June 1st.
First day of summer.
This is the official calendar podcast.
Hey.
Every day we'll tell you the day. With Johnny Hollywood Barber.
Good question.
Yeah.
Is your name Johnny Hollywood Barber? Or are you Johnny Hollywood Barber?
I'm Johnny Hollywood Barber. So Johnny Hollywood Barber.
So your nickname?
I'm
is
Jacob.
your name John Twice.
I'm John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith. Essentially.
Oh, for
Joey Jojo
Junior Shabadoo. That's right.
Fair enough. Dylan Barnburner Flurry over here.
And Low and Slow, Shane Burns.
Low and slow.
Wins the race.
Ooh.
Always. Wins the podcast.
That was actually a treat. I did not expect that.
A treat.
It was a
I
treat.
didn't know you were going to do a nickname.
How about a triple treat?
Last time I
was
said
talking now, I
nickname.
talk too low and slow to pick up on the mic.
Low and slow. Oh,
And
that's a
I'm
spot.
apparently all over the place. So
It's my gimmick now, is I can't be picked up.
Low and slow.
Like that Invisible Man that was in Deadpool 2 and also won the...
Oh, the Vanisher? No spoilers, but the Vanisher cameo is fantastic.
It is. And also the...
You're talking about Brad Pitt?
Deadpool. Oh, you just fucking spoiled it! Nobody listen to this podcast now.
It's been out for like 2 weeks. Get on it.
God damn it.
That's true, we are kind of past the spoiler.
That's true. But yeah, it was hilarious. Brad Pitt.
I don't listen to spoiler code.
Quick Deadpool 2 review. It's great. Go see it.
Deadpool's fantastic. Both of them.
Well, quick. You're better or worse than the first one?
I like the first one.
We disagree on that. I like the second one a lot better.
I think I prefer the first one.
Nice.
Really?
Nice.
I haven't rewatched it in a while, but...
Nice.
Cable and Colossus were amazing.
Cable brought it close.
And
but I just
Colossus
felt like,
is so funny.
I was saying this to you earlier, Johnny. I just feel like the first one was a little more organic and small or something.
You're basically doing the same gimmick twice, and it worked. It's like 21, 22 Jump Street.
Yeah.
But it's just, I'm with you. It's like the first one caught you off guard.
Yeah.
It does.
And this one was kind of like
Exactly.
a little jumpy.
21 and 22 Jump Street is the best way to put it.
It is, but because like you can say either way, one's a better movie. There's no wrong answer because they're both hilarious.
Yeah.
But you just like it's personal preference.
Oh, two out of 10 moments for sure. It was basically just shitty. It was just a parody of Logan the entire time.
It was hilarious though, which
Awesome.
was fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, they're both 5-star movies.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. From
On
us.
the Meltzer scale.
Coming from the Meltzer movie ratings.
And Dylan would rate these two barn burners.
Barn
burner movies.
You need a bell so you can go.
The barn has 5 stars on the side.
Barn
of it
burners.
as it burns.
Well, 10 total.
That's true.
Then you burn the 5 stars. You're only left with 2.
Anyways, I don't know. It's our movie review probably. I don't know. It's a wrestling review.
It's a wrestling review.
We just thought we'd throw that in for the people.
There was a wrestler in that movie probably.
There was. Gina Carano was in the first one.
Kurgan.
Oh, wait,
Kurgan was in
I said
Deadpool
Gina
2.
Carano. I'm sorry. She's an MMA fan.
Kurgan,
Who's Kurgan?
the big tall dude,
He was in it?
he was in Deadpool 2. Yes.
I don't know who Kurgan is.
He was from the 90s. He was in for like a
I know
brief
Kurgan.
minute.
He's the guy who does the claw, right?
Yeah, and I think
Who was he?
refused to... Ahmed Johnson left because he refused a job to Kurgan or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Ooh, I was
He
a big
was in the-
Ahmed guy.
He was in the Oddities. I
Video
think the group
games
was called the Oddities. He was giant, like 7-footer.
Oh, he's disgustingly huge.
Yeah, but he was one of the mercenaries or something.
He was fuck, what's...
Was he the guy who beat Undertaker by chloroform?
No, that was Jan Gonzalez. Dan Gonzalez?
I know.
Fuck, what's his fucking name? What was the name of the fucking group? It was the Jackal. The Jackal was the
Jackal.
leader.
It's a Jackal.
I
Jackal.
remember.
Jackal.
It was fucking Truth Commission. Truth Commission.
there you
That
go.
was it. They were like military. It was Bo Buchanan made his debut with them.
Ah,
That'd
you
be
go.
squared.
Oh, be squared. I don't know
Yeah.
be squared.
You don't know
Bo
you don't know Bo
I'm
Buchanan.
kidding about Bo
the original Shield get up.
Right to censor.
Honestly.
Yeah.
That was
Shield.
Truth Commission. They wore shield shit.
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
great.
Big Boss Man, yeah.
They
Well,
was
there we
green.
go.
but it
We
was
found a
still-
wrestling connection to Deadpool, which is pretty
Yeah,
good.
there is
It's
always,
decent.
there's
Pretty
always
good.
a wrestling connection
Kurgan,
and
yeah.
everything.
There is.
And we got to talk about Truth Commission and the Jackal, who I love. Don Callis, great commentator.
Ooh.
He's the guy who does all the New Japan stuff.
I know
He's
Don
like-
Callis.
yeah.
Reviving TNA. currently as we
Fantastic,
speak.
killing it, yeah.
Yeah.
Really
he said he
ugly.
wants to make TNA as cool as New Japan
Which
by
is
the end of the year.
He might be able to.
If you're trying to be cool, you're not cool. Like, that's 101 about being cool.
But Don Callis is pretty fucking cool. So I don't know.
No, it's not a barn burner, TNA.
TNA is currently
Barn burner.
It could be a barn burner
TNA.
with Don Callis.
We may go see their pay-per-view coming up because it's seriously like 5 minutes from
No,
Yeah,
man.
keep,
It's
thing on
a bad business move on my part. I think that's a bad business move.
It's at a
You're paying-
greasy nightclub where I'm pretty sure I saw
We're going.
Action Bronson
It
last year.
Doesn't.
I think it's at the same place,
Yeah.
and it's seriously 10 minutes from the house here. So,
Well, yeah, but that's like an hour for me.
well,
It doesn't, business-wise, it doesn't work for a businessman. I'm sorry.
It's
Yeah, you
also
gotta
it's also
introduce-
an hour and a half for me.
you gotta introduce a new gimmick because we don't have the visuals.
Well, I
to
just
show
said
it.
I'm the businessman.
Well, you gotta get into it a little.
they'll
bit.
they'll see the picture.
Dylan,
Oh,
I'll
that's
take
great.
a picture.
Take
Yeah.
a picture.
Dylan, what are you wearing?
Yeah.
Pardon?
What are you wearing?
I was gonna do a New Girl joke, but you guys don't watch New Girl.
Nobody
The
watches
viewers-
fucking New
the
Girl.
viewers may watch New Girl.
This
Well,
is a
I need
wrestling
visual
podcast.
because I was gonna do a spin and be like, "Come on, Schmidt." But
Don't do it.
Just imagine.
no, I got a nice.
Imagine Dylan spinning.
Yeah. Well, basically on the picture is I'm the guy in the suit. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shane's the 40.
And I'm the guy in the
beard.
Stan Hansen shirt. The
Yeah.
best shirt of all, of course.
The guy from
We're gonna be
Workaholics.
in the elite
Yeah.
shirt. I mean,
That's me, the guy from
they're
the
as over.
No, yeah, that shirt's
Okay.
better.
You got, but Cody selected.
I don't like how Cody selected on the shirt. That's true.
Like,
That's
why
who I
couldn't-
would
I would
pick.
rather have Hangman Page selected.
Oh,
to be
Kenny,
honest.
man. You gotta pick Kenny.
No,
I
but
take,
that's like being like I'm picking Yoshi for
But this
Mario
is-
Kart. Everybody picks Yoshi.
I
The
love
thing
going.
with this shirt
I'm
is
going
like
Cody.
the current battle is between Cody and Kenny, and I kind of like how the selection screen made me a Cody fan because I would have picked Kenny, you know. But it would have been fine if they could just put it on like Nick or Matt or Marty or not Hangman. Sorry, Hangman.
I take Hangman.
Well, but also
I like
that's just
Hangman.
like that's the first one it's going to be on, right? It's not necessarily saying you're picking that one. It's just
It's
saying
true.
when it comes to the
Yeah.
game mode.
Yeah.
So it would have been nice if they put a picture of Kenny on the back.
So like when it loads up,
You
it
should just put
it-
Kenny in the
Cody
top
Rhodes.
left, is basically.
If you hit A like 3 times, you'll select Cody. And
Yeah, by accident.
Yes.
If you fly through the selection screen, you'll
yeah, but I mean, if you
We're gonna have to
He'll
do a
be the
close up of
shittest
the
kid.
shirt so people get this.
I
part.
bet he has like the most equal stats though.
this actually reminds me though. There's this arcade bar down on Dundas Street, Tilted Arcade.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking dope. It's all old school like pinball, like arcade machines. They have TVs that you can play like old Super Nintendo games on.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
But they had a WWF arcade game,
Oh yes.
and I was playing it.
I used to
I did
play
it.
that.
Oh man, I did like a Royal Rumble. I think my joystick was broken. I was
Mm-hmm.
the Ultimate Warrior. They wouldn't let me pick
Yep.
anybody else. And I just kept like I have a video of me. I was running back and forth because I couldn't figure out what to do. And I was just like hitting buttons, like throwing people over the ropes.
Is
that
it
shit
2
up.
players?
Pardon?
Is it 2 players?
It's a 4-player. It's an arcade game.
Seriously?
It's an old arcade
Well,
game.
we're gonna
Dude,
go
okay,
there
this
then.
Tilted Arcade is like you go in $5. Every game is free. Like arcade, like all the pinball.
Coming
It's
in,
all like
yeah.
quartered out. So
Nice.
like you don't have to
Coming
pay
soon
for it.
to KPS
Yeah.
Games, going to be that
Exactly.
game.
There you
3-man
go.
tournament,
Yep.
possibly 4-person.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking hard to play. We did Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It doesn't. You can go as long as you want because there's no
Yeah.
cap. But
So we'll just go until we get sick of it.
Yeah,
and then
absolutely.
we'll see who
Awesome.
wins.
Turtles too, eh? I'm there.
Turtles was fun. But then
You
you
had-
got to the
you
point
had
where it's
me
like
at
you
Ninja
didn't
Turtles.
have lives though. So it was like there's no stakes.
Who needs
It's not
lives?
fun at that point.
But
right?
it's just like there's
It's like
no,
playing a new Donkey
Yeah,
Kong
it's like
game or
it's
something.
basically you're just going like this. You're just going forward and doing this.
I know the game.
But I'm saying it's so fun.
It's Turtles in Time, right?
I don't know. Probably.
Oh, I was assuming old stand-up
It's
arcade.
it's
Ninja
the
Turtles.
arcade one. Yes.
Oh, I thought it was Turtles in Time, Super Nintendo.
I
They might have it as well. I'd rather do that.
I spent probably a couple months rent worth of quarters on that Ninja Turtles game.
Well, guess
back in
what?
the
You
day.
don't have to anymore, buddy.
$5.
That's
$5
dope,
gets you as much
All right,
Turtles.
Because
as
they're
you
like
want.
nobody's gonna come to an arcade otherwise. So
It's kind of cool. It's a cool deal. It's a cool.
yeah,
Deal.
you can drink there too. It's dope. It's a
Oh,
bar.
it
KBS.
is. It's a bar.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
KBS games coming up. Though.
Bar arcades are still here.
Barcade.
Arcade.
But yeah, I guess we should just jump into like the week in wrestling.
Absolutely,
'cause That's
yeah.
kind of what this is all about.
So I'll start out by saying I missed most of Raw. I saw the Braun Strowman Finn Balor match, which was
That bugged me.
Yeah.
Good match, but I just hate the booking of it again.
it wasn't as good as I thought it would be.
Finn looked good and didn't lose.
Yeah.
No, I just hate the idea. It's like they like come out and they have an argument, and Kurt Angle's like, "I'm gonna put you in another match, Finn, because you didn't get murdered the first
Yeah.
time." It's really like
That's
fucking
kinda
phase.
He did slap him in the face,
I know he did, and then Braun was like,
which was pretty awesome.
"You did good for a little man," which is like the equivalent of being like, it's like the equivalent of being like you're funny for a woman.
Oh Jesus!
It was so insulting. It was so insulting to him. That's exactly
like-
what he was saying to him.
I feel like they're gonna have a Braun Daniel Bryan feud someday. It'll be pretty similar.
Little man.
Pretty much.
To that.
I almost.
Well, they already have Cass running the gimmick of like little man. Hey, little
It's true,
man.
it's
Shit,
the same.
they're essentially doing the same
It's the
one,
same.
except one's way better.
Look at that! Just found
There's
some
two
more
good
mirroring
ones.
storylines.
Yeah.
But no, this is the one thing I'm gonna say. I know we don't talk shit about it on this podcast,
Yeah.
but right now, like they're doing that booking where it's like, okay, Money in the Bank's coming up. Let's just have every guy in the match wrestle each other until we go.
Yeah.
It's like you're not building anything. You're just going, oh, we're wrestling each other.
No, but it's
like it's little mini things at least.
It makes sense in the terms of like, okay, all these guys are in the same match together, but there's no like you can build feuds out of the match, but you're not gonna out of the Money in the Bank match. But you're not building feuds out of these matches.
No.
It's just like they clearly don't know what they're doing.
I see Finn Balor and Braun Strowman as a feud down the road.
100% for a belt.
Yeah, not right
now. Oh
now.
my, give Braun the belt and have Finn try to chase it, try to win it. Like,
that'd be amazing, man. Like
Except,
Braun.
I mean, Seth's winning the belt.
Fuck yeah.
So.
It's true, but Braun has so much like great potential as a heel again. I know he's a great face, but like as a big heel champion,
I don't
do
know.
anything he wants to.
I don't know if heel Braun would work.
I think heel Braun would work.
heel Braun would work.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know.
I think people
all he has to do is beat up the guys people love.
Well, the problem is that he's really, really over for doing like really flipping shit over and stuff like that, which he did when he was a heel, which is what got him over. So if he does that again, it just means it's going to get him over again.
I don't know what he would do to be a heel.
Yeah,
you just have him, instead of like always go for the crazy like run around, you have him walk away sometimes. He just like steps out of the ring.
I hate the coward heel though.
He's not a coward though. He's not a coward.
I think he would just wreck dudes, and he wouldn't do anything fun, right? He would just come in, like, big boot, power slam, 6 times, walk away. Yeah. And he would get to the point where, like...
get him over, though.
But, like, people would start to hate the power slam after a while.
That's true.
People would be like, oh, he's doing this fucking 5 power, and then he's just, like, hitting him, and he hits, like, 10, and then he just fucking 12 and shit,
It was like Ezekiel Jackson had the worst, like, strength spot ever. It was a body slam, where he just held him.
Yeah.
I remember that. Like, it looked so fucking awkward. And it was like, people were cheering for it. They're like, yeah, 1, 2, this sucks! It's the worst!
It's better than Lashley's finisher, which
holy
is a stalling suplex.
Can we talk about that for 1 second? Why the fuck can't you just give him... I saw Titus O'Neil do the fucking Dominator on... What's his face? On Kurt Hawkins on a fucking house show. You can let him do it.
Yeah. Wait, wasn't Donnie Lashley's move, though, the running power slam?
Yeah,
that's the thing. Wasn't his
Dominator was his first power slam?
Yeah, but wasn't the Dominator where it's like has him on his shoulder and flips him down?
It's like he's got him in like the the both arms hooked,
crucifix,
and then he wheels him over and kind of a face buster, but he doesn't fall down with them, so it's just like a slam.
Well, the Dominator was like a up.
Yeah, it was like
it was up. Right? He was like, but he was facing the guy was facing up on his shoulders, and then he would slam him face first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it was like a reverse power slam.
That probably is too much like Braun.
But if he doesn't run and do it, it's okay.
I also think, what's the big deal if he has it, man? How many people do the spear?
Honestly. And Bobby Lashley did the spear, too.
They still, like, protect stuff-ish, right? Like, you don't want 2 big power guys using the same finisher. Unless it's going to be a feud.
Give him something better than the fucking goddamn suplex, though.
Give somebody the jackhammer, please.
But Lashley would be perfect
give somebody the jackhammer.
Yeah, that's weird, because first of all, the stalling suplex just makes you go Ryback, which instantly I'm like, I hate you.
Yeah.
And he's already dropped 2 dudes.
And it's really, after all this...
Oh, man, he almost murdered Cass.
Yeah.
After all the bullshit we see with, like, strength now and how impressive, like, little guys doing, like, deadlift Germans and giant dudes, it's not that impressive to see a vertical. Like, when British Bulldog did it back in the 80s, maybe, it was like, oh, shit, he's holding this guy up for, like, 30 seconds. It's nuts. Yeah. But now it's, like, boring. It's literally boring.
Well, yeah, I don't want to watch you just hold a guy in the
Exactly.
air.
It's boring now. It used to be exciting because all you got was horse shit.
Like now Tyler Bates and fucking Chad Gable doing, like, deadlift German stall suplex.
Which is nuts. On, like, much bigger dudes.
Gigantic, man.
On, like, Neville did one on Kevin Owens one time, and it was nuts.
Stupid, man. Yeah, Neville, too, of course.
Neville is crazy strong. Yeah. Some of these dudes, it's not that impressive if you're strong anymore.
Yeah.
Honestly.
They got to with Lashley, obviously.
Everyone's fucking... I'm fairly strong. I couldn't do a deadlift German, but I could lift things. Everyone has a base amount of strength.
But it's like
new video coming to KPS. John lifts.
John, you ever see those videos where a guy tries to do a backflip in a day? It's just John trying to vertical suplex me in a day.
Yeah, that's it. We'll make the video. I'll kill him. I'll hurt you really bad.
It's like we get to the end. It's like, so Dylan died, but
I broke it. I actually gave him a brain buster by accident, so I killed him.
Technically, it was a brain buster, so he did die.
But then, like, we did it a few more times while he was dead.
And we were on top of the stairs. Also. Falling down the stairs.
Yeah, Lashley, man, that's got to get better. Like that dude's a serious talent, and like I don't, we're not bitching anymore, but it's just really stupid.
Well, I saw somebody tweet, man, Bobby Lashley and Bobby Roode are like your top heel guys right now.
Oh my god,
what are you doing?
Like whoa, like,
but
it's gross.
Is Bobby Roode a heel?
No. Those are your guys who should be the heel. SmackDown should be Bobby Roode. Raw should be Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, I agree.
Bobby Roode's on Raw though.
Oh, he got transferred. Eh?
That's true.
Oh.
Which is shitty, but still.
He still should be.
Either way, he's still heel. Yeah. The only thing I'm looking forward to is Bobby Lashley, Sami Zayn. If they give him at least 10, 12 minutes, they could tear the house down. Now.
They could have a very good, like, I'm going to run away from you because you're too powerful match, which I like.
I bet you it's 5 minutes and Sammy gets killed.
I know, but, like, that's the problem.
Because they haven't given Lashley a big dominant
give him
win
12,
yet.
man.
So
Exactly.
It's got to be Sammy because there's nobody else.
Fuck, if you give him 12, though, like, fuck.
I was hoping they were going to take Braun and him out of that because they did those weirdo tag matches with those two. And it was going to be like Lashley turns on him, goes heel, and he's a big shit-talking, athletic, I'm better than you because I'm actually an athlete.
Bring in the American Top Team guys, just like TNA.
And
like Colby Covington was in TNA for a little bit.
Yeah,
he was great.
Yeah.
He was hilarious.
They could have had Braun and Bobby, do this like athlete versus monster thing.
Fuck yeah.
Still could, obviously.
You're a monster, I'm an athlete, I'm gonna kick your ass.
I'm like the best athlete that money can buy, and you're the biggest guy.
That's easy, man. Like, that Lashley character is easy. That was, like, the only thing that worked in TNA for, like, the last 3 years.
All you need, just give him the goddamn headband.
Yeah.
Let him say, I do UFC or MMA. Just say UFC because people are going to know that.
Yeah.
I fought Bellator because UFC wouldn't pay me enough.
That's good. That's
exactly.
a perfect gimmick.
That's good, man.
There's some UFC fans in the audience. You can
Really
be like,
good.
fuck Bellator, right?
Hopefully it can lead into Lesnar, too. I really hope it doesn't lead to Lashley taking the title.
No,
which I could see in the darkest
for
time.
another year.
Now, no, but I don't think that's a terrible thing if it happens.
So think, in Vince's mind, though, Lesnar's not coming back to a SummerSlam, apparently.
Yeah.
And if you have, like, a headline match to make, the guy who was in Bellator versus the guy that's going to UFC, like, that feels, like, appealing from a marketing standpoint. And I think whoever goes against Roman next, or Roman, goes against Brock next, if they're not Roman, will win, right?
Yeah.
Because they kind of have to. That belt's got to come off Brock.
It's got to be set.
Not if he holds it till Mania again.
Oh,
no
man.
fucking way. I'll stop watching.
Honestly.
This podcast will be done.
But, like, it's got to come off him somehow, probably at SummerSlam. And Lashley feels like a marquee thing you could make, and then they put the belt on him, and it's like he's supposed to be the face who saved Raw from, like, the tyranny of Brock Lesnar. I can feel that, man.
I can see it.
Like, 3 weeks later, he drops it to Roman.
I wouldn't enjoy it.
I don't know. I also think how, for like a full year, you were going, Roman's beating Lesnar at Mania.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. How hard, like everybody's saying that, how hard do you think they're just going to be like, everybody's thinking, well, Brock's losing at Mania, or at SummerSlam, and then he just keeps it going.
Oh, I could see it. I hate it.
They can't do that.
They
They easily could. Nobody thought they were going to do the Mania one.
No, but the Mania one, at least you're still in a hot season after that. After SummerSlam, you're fucked.
It's true.
There's no hot season after that. It's
true.
Dead.
Yeah, Survivor Series coming up.
Are you serious?
Top four.
Well, you know when they give the Big Four pay-per-view to fucking Canada? It's shit. Like, seriously. They gave us
we've
Survivor
had
Series.
all four pay-per-views.
But, like, recently.
Except for Rumble. We never had Rumble.
I'm talking, like, past 2007. We've got nothing. There was one in Montreal that was Fatal 4-Way.
Yeah, we got dicked hard.
We got Takeover, baby.
We got Takeover, which was the best
we got
show.
Roadblock, bro.
Yeah.
Roadblock was pretty garbage aside from that.
No.
Man.
It was weird, man.
Roadblock just sucked because Chris Jericho was like...
I'll be honest, I was rather inebriated at
I
Roadblock,
I
but
believe I was so fucking drunk.
it was very fun. I remember it being very fun.
Oh,
Takeover was by far the better show.
Yes, without a doubt.
Takeover was the best show I've ever fucking seen.
Yeah, it was great. But yeah, I don't know. I guess, yeah, as you were saying, and we kind of on the track there, but I actually didn't really watch Raw or SmackDown either.
No.
I started watching SmackDown, and then they did the whole big cast came out, and they're going to do triple threat. I'm like, I don't care anymore.
No.
I just wanted Samoa Joe, Daniel Bryan, period.
Me too.
And I really didn't care for how that went down either.
No,
like, if you're going to
it was
include
bad.
Cass in the match, like, why is Daniel Bryan getting choked unconscious?
Well, I think they're doing Extreme Rules is DB, Samoa Joe, so that's why, right?
Yeah, but, I mean...
You can also do it where it's like Big Cass gets choked out, and then Daniel Bryan's like, you never beat me.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Right there. So that was like, they basically peaked it early by having Daniel Bryan get choked out, which sucks. Like, DB, I get he doesn't want to be in a ladder match, et cetera, et cetera.
Now you know Joe can beat him.
Yeah.
No, but you can also argue that Daniel Bryan had the match won, and then Samoa Joe came up from behind.
Yeah, fair.
It wasn't like a clean win, right? It's like he caught him off guard.
True. I just, like, I don't know why you're choking out Daniel Bryan on TV.
Because they're and he's going to lose on Extreme Rules, and they're going to drop him down again to bring him back up, man. They're doing it.
No way.
He's winning the Rumble.
That could be great,
Yeah.
but you have to build him. You have to.
And then he's losing at Mania.
To Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar or Roman Reigns.
To both Roman Reigns and Brock. There's going to be a handicap match, and it's going to be for the title. Guaranteed.
I can see Daniel Bryan winning that.
2 giant men versus a tiny little boy.
That's
roll-ups, baby. That's what roll-ups are for.
Roll-ups, baby. Fruit roll-ups.
Finally gets over.
Fruit by the foot, baby.
But yeah, so other than that, did you guys watch anything else?
I watched 205 Live, actually.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
We all did watch 205.
Oh, I thought we weren't going to talk about it because we agreed it sucked.
Oh.
Fuck you, Dylan. Okay, so Buddy Murphy and Cedric Alexander had at least a 4-star match, and Dylan's shitting on it.
It was. I can confirm was 4 stars.
There's some of the most impressive spots I've seen in a very long time being done, like smoothness wise. Like
okay,
there was one major botch, but nobody could have done that spot perfect. Nobody.
I feel like they.
If you say The Rock, you're fucking lying.
I'm not gonna say The Rock.
Okay.
Jesus Christ! I'm saying there's wrestlers who could have did that spot.
Okay, that's true, but like maybe it's like Kota Ibushi, maybe that's it.
That was a Kota spot.
AJ Styles, probably.
AJ and Kota only, pretty much. That's
AJ and Knock together.
Maybe in New Japan.
Kevin Owens, probably. Sami Zayn.
Kevin Owens, maybe. Sami Zayn, not Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens isn't. He's smooth, but he couldn't pull off that shit.
John Cena.
That's true.
John Cena's pretty smooth.
John Cena is not that smooth.
He's pretty smooth.
He's smooth enough. His dropkick is garbage. It's always been.
Isn't he drop kick? He's John Cena.
He doesn't use it.
He doesn't drop kick people. He drops fools.
Anyway, the match itself, Dylan. I'm not gonna let you give your opinion yet because we'll see that after.
It was garbage.
I personally thought the match was really tight. It was a good pacing. It started out very slow. We were a little bored at first. I will admit, but it picked up and it was really fun, fast paced.
I'd say one of the best cruiserweight matches since the CWC.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The best match I've seen all week for sure.
Disagree. Neville, Austin Aries at Mania 2 years ago was better.
That was pretty good as well.
That was pretty good, but
I don't think that they had the time to breathe though. Those guys, I felt like that one suffered because those two could have done more.
Yeah, exactly.
They did quite a bit, and then on the pre-show, they got a lot of time.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting fireworks from Buddy Murphy and Alexander.
Well, you didn't get them, so what do you mean?
Shut the fuck up, Joe. Get out of here, man. There were so many fireworks. It was like
no, it was really it was paced really well. There's a lot of you said we were watching it. It's like a New Japan match.
It very much is.
I think they're getting the cruisers. Yes.
Yeah, shut up.
And also the pacing, the body part stuff. Like a lot of New Japan matches are they kind of build like that. There's he works the knee, he works the back, he works the neck, and then that's a crucial part in the finish of the match.
Yeah, 90%
of the time. It wasn't though.
It kind of was.
He sold it once, and then that was it.
He sold it a few times.
He sold it once.
You weren't paying attention.
He went to go give him a backdrop, and he couldn't do it.
Dylan was too busy flapping his gums during this match, just talking shit. So he was
he did the lumbar check if his back's hurt. How could you do the lumbar check and then pin him right away?
He powered up.
Pretty
he powered up. He did power up.
Yeah. Oh, because that's a thing.
Are you
hulking up?
My back's hurt, but if I land on it, there goes
Hulk Hogan would get beat
it's
for
called
10
a
minutes,
no-sell.
and then he would,
Oh! No selling, thank you. That's shit. That's not good.
When you hulk up, you start to fucking no sell because the power.
Dylan, no selling is a part of wrestling in terms of the comeback. It's part.
Come on, man.
He should have took some more time. He John Cena'd it.
If they would have given them, I will mention that if they would have given them 5 more minutes, as Shane said, it would have been amazing.
It was bad for business. I'm just saying.
It needed a little bit more for sure. It was. I feel like it was getting going, and it was fine to end there. And
it could have been a 5-star easy if they gave it maybe even 3 more minutes.
I wouldn't even given it a barn burner in my sleep.
You get everything at barn burner, man.
That's not true.
You gave a sandwich a barn burner.
Well, it was a good turkey sandwich.
It was decent at best.
Monica made it. It was moist.
Monica. The moist. I call it the moist maker.
Yeah, she had the moist maker in there.
You want to hear my Ross impression?
Jesus Christ.
Monica.
I thought I was going to leave that shit in the 90s, and you guys just...
We love Friends on this. The Friends cast is coming soon.
You guys love Friends more than I do, and I watch that shit, actually on TV, girl.
I'll be more recent for you. We'll talk about David Schwimmer and Entourage and how he was...
No, you know about David Schwimmer in the OJ show, when he was fucking...
Kardashian?
Yeah.
He was Rob Kardashian?
Yeah, he was,
Oh my god.
It was fucking great.
That's amazing.
Nah, he was great. He was great in Entourage. He's trying to get him a new movie, or a new show.
God.
And he hates everybody, but he really likes this one chick's idea, and he takes her out for lunch, and then the one guy cock blocks him. He's like, "Come on, I really wanted to fuck that girl."
Guy sucks.
He does.
Guy sucks.
Sucks so hard.
I was trying to there was something on SmackDown that
Talking about my Bay.
They did a thing. We can talk about this in the meantime.
Talking about the dance
I
off.
was not going to talk about the dance off.
We can mention it if Dylan wants to, because this is a very fair
we
podcast.
can, yes.
Yeah. I will shit all over it because you shit
About
my
what?
match.
Yeah,
the
pay
dance
back.
off.
Pay back.
About what? The dance off? That was terrible.
Oh.
Okay, good. At least
Oh no, not for it. It was like it was basically their way of being like, we can't do bikini contests anymore. So how else can we exploit?
I know
dancing?
you're a huge Lana Mark. That's the only reason.
It's a good point.
I thought you would love it because you're a Lana Mark.
Oh, I didn't watch it.
You really did? Oh yeah,
No,
I forgot
how
you
the
said
fuck
you
would I watch a dance off? Like what is?
I watched I watched the whole show pretty much. So.
Oh man, I got in a little late and I was like, oh, it's fine. They're not gonna start DB and Samoa Joe. And then they started with that, and I'm like, what the shit? And then Cass came out, and then he hit him, and then I tweeted, thanks. I only turned in for SmackDown for Raw, and then I turned it off.
Right after that, I tweeted Big Cass ruins everything. Yeah, because he does.
Big Cass, big ass ruins everything.
Oh, something else. Naito, Jericho is pretty close.
Yeah, but you were talking about
That's
SmackDown.
in
This is
10 days.
Did you give up on the SmackDown thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you.
I got nothing else.
No, it's all good. There's one thing, Cien Almas and Sin Cara appear to be starting.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
That was neat. Apparently, they said it was bullshit because they said like we go way back, Holmes, but like they don't.
Sin
It's
Cara
not the right Sin Cara.
Sin Cara put up a picture where he was in the mask.
Yeah.
In Mexico, I think Camacho, which is current
Or
Sin Cara. Is it?
Hunico. Camacho is the
they were
Girl's Destiny. Yeah.
That's right. I think he might have gone down there and put the mask on.
Really?
And like I think they were buddies when he was Hunico or whatever.
Because he did work in Mexico.
I don't think because he wasn't. I think it was like Hunico wearing the Mystico mask
maybe
in Mexico, taking a picture with Almas.
That's interesting.
I think
that's some weird shit.
Yeah, I don't know, or they're just using a picture.
Honestly, they
Mexico.
might I assume most like people who wrestle in Mexico would know each other.
Oh yeah,
there's not that many promotions.
Most wrestlers know each other.
Pretty much. Like there's a few people that I met.
It's a small world. Man.
Like somebody said, some wrestler said they had met Matt Riddle, and I was like, how?
Well, how many guys too like around here probably got WWE tryouts and stuff?
Oh,
or,
yeah.
Like
yeah.
Like Tyson Ducks, was he ever on like a WWE show?
Yeah, he was on the Cruiserweight Classic.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so like when he comes back to Smash,
that's his big claim to fame now. He's on CWC, and he lost in the first round in 5 minutes to Zack Sabre. Sorry, Tyson.
You know what the funny thing about that show is too? There was like 6 Canadians, but they labeled them from like different countries.
Yeah,
we're a wrestling factory.
Gerv and Harv, which Gerv and Harv.
Singh brothers, right?
Yeah,
ended up being the Singh brothers.
But Gerv and Harv. Those aren't even real names.
Yeah, I guess transitioning to New Japan since I dropped Naito.
Yeah, absolutely.
Side road is Naito dropped an amazing fucking promo, which I put up on Twitter.
Yeah, we've all seen it by now. I hope.
At
God damn it,
Chris Jericho, and he basically was just total Naito cool, didn't give a fuck. Didn't know who Chris Jericho was, basically.
Did he?
He doesn't watch American
wrestling.
wrestling.
He doesn't watch. He doesn't watch American wrestling. He only considers what happens in New Japan to count and matter. And he's like, the last time I saw Chris Jericho was in 1997 when he was in the Super Juniors, and he didn't do that well. So I don't really have any impression of him. I guess
that was brilliant.
And it was like, oh my god, just and he was so cool about it, man. Tranquilo.
I like the idea too that Jared can come into and be like, your biggest Wrestle Kingdom show happened because I was on it, buddy. So like, fuck you. That's cool. I like.
Hey, fuck you, fuckface.
They got some serious like chemistry going on. I'm really hyped for that Naito Jericho.
I'm excited.
When the match is soon, you said?
I forget. It's really soon.
It's in like 10 days.
Yeah.
It's
10 days.
Wrestle Dominion or whatever. Yeah.
I've watched that. I love Jericho.
It's also I'm pretty sure that's
Naito. You should get into Naito too. He's fantastic.
No, I don't like Naito.
Why did you like him?
Well, I only saw one match and it sucked. And he does this thing with his eye. I'm like, what are you doing?
I love
Blasphemy.
that. That's fantastic.
That was
stupid. I hate
it was a reaction to racism he received in Mexico, where they told him to open his
mouth.
So now he does that as a fuck you.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know the context.
There you go.
That's fantastic.
So he does it as a fuck you to all the people who told him.
I honestly didn't know that either. So
okay.
I learned some new.
All right, well, he just got points in my book, but at the end of the day, he shit the bed against Okada. So.
That was, but honestly,
it was a really good match. It wasn't Kenny.
Was a terrible
it wasn't
match.
Kenny level, but it was good.
That match sucked.
It wasn't very good. I'll agree with you.
Oh, I liked it.
I didn't like it at all.
Yeah.
You weren't for anything, Shane.
Honestly, watch Naito.
We can disagree.
Watch last year's fucking what do you call it? G1. Naito will like.
Don't give me homework.
I will
do the homework.
Naito Kenny final of the G1 was fucking dope.
Naito versus anybody is almost great.
Yeah.
Let's follow.
Oh, that is true. I did enjoy that match, but I also hated it because Kenny didn't win. So
exactly.
Fuck Naito.
But you got it, Naito,
man. Dominion will also have the Kenny Okada 2 out of 3 falls match.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, no time limit.
Wait, what?
Okada called out Kenny after his last title defense
for the belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So
After he beat Tanahashi,
he said he wants to conquer all his old foes and with like a definitive way because the last time they wrestled, Kenny won in the G1. So it's 2 out of 3 falls, no time limit.
That means he's gonna wrestle Fale too. Fuck.
So that's gonna be like, I bet you it goes over 60.
It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be an hour and a half.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be quick.
No,
I bet you it
5
at least.
minutes.
I bet you it definitely goes over an hour. Like definitely over an hour.
Do you think Kenny gets both wins?
Oh, Kenny's not winning.
He's winning.
No, he's not.
He's gonna get both wins.
No.
He's gonna
If
go
anyone's
2-0.
winning that belt, it's Naito at this point.
Yeah,
But he's
Okada
not
hasn't
going to.
lost in like almost 3 friggin' years now, and he's not losing 2 times in one night.
You mean in terms of the belt, right? Because
Mostly at all. I mean,
no, but he's lost a bunch. You just said he lost to
No.
Omega.
he lost 1 match in the G1, I think.
That's what I'm saying. So
But I mean, like, yeah, no, he doesn't get beat. Like, even in tag matches and shit, he doesn't get beat. So, like, even Omega winning, not Omega, who beat him last year?
Oh,
They tied or something, didn't they? Or did Omega
They
beat him?
tied. Naito beat him. For the title.
Yeah. So, like, he really just doesn't lose a lot, period. Like, so it's a pretty big deal
So-
for him to lose.
is it racist if I do the Tranquilo thing?
No, I do it.
I don't think so.
You're not closing. You're not like doing the Asian.
Oh, so if I went
Hawaii
like
thing.
this-
No, I did it when we went to the ROH show
Yeah, we all
because,
did it.
like, it's like, you know, a tribute to
That's what you
the
do,
man.
man.
So what if Jericho started doing this?
Then that's offensive.
That's offensive, yes. I would
If he
Like
goes like
Jericho.
this, if he fucking pulls his eyes apart and starts talking with R's instead.
Oh man!
Holy
yeah,
shit.
that's when we'll get really racist. Yeah.
Yes.
Hopefully
But it's a work though.
That's like Zeb Coulter's booking.
Zeb Coulter's booking, exactly. Thanks, Dutch. Thanks, Dutch, buddy. But yeah, New Japan's
waiting for
pretty good. Me and Johnny been more on the Super Juniors,
Yeah,
which I
it's-
haven't really been keeping up on.
It's been pretty lackluster.
What I've been doing is, because it's been a little lackluster, is just checking the star ratings and then going and watching the ones that seem like hot fire.
I'm still like into it majorly. I'll watch
Yeah.
every match, but nothing's really there's nothing worth talking about.
Hiromu is still
Hiromu and
all-star
who was
of
it?
the tournament.
Desperado had a pretty good
Hiromu
match.
and Desperado had an excellent match,
Very-
which is so weird to say because Desperado sucks ass.
That was probably the best match I've seen from the juniors
Yeah.
since last week's podcast.
Yeah. It was
So-
very good, and I was really impressed with Desperado and also Hiromu's ability to work face out of nowhere.
Yeah, he's great.
Like, he was a pure face in that match, and then he goes to his neck match, and he's like this kind of chaotic neutral, and then his next match, he's the heel.
He's
And
great,
he can do the
honestly.
whole thing, like, believably without changing
He
anything.
essentially he is a baby face. Like LIJ are baby face.
They're kind of this, like, quasi
tweener.
badass tweener group, but, like, he can work heel or face or metal.
and
at
like
any moment.
Naito kind of can too because
Yeah.
that works both ways.
Yeah.
It's cool. I don't give a
Yeah.
shit.
I'm a big fan of LIJ, but Hiromu is just, like,
Hiromu is
on another level. Right?
aside from Naito, he's the best one in the entire group.
Yeah.
Clearly,
Yeah.
like I love Sonata and Evil,
Yeah.
but like there's no way you can't.
I
touch
like
Hiromu.
it. Like, he's definitely the MVP of the Super Juniors so far for me.
Hiromu.
Yeah.
Really?
Dragon
Not,
Lee's been dope.
Dragon Lee. I
Right.
thought ACH has been killing it.
Just
I love
Hiromu,
ACH.
every single Hiromu match is good. And
That's
I
true.
can't say that about anybody else.
ACH's match. Some of them have not been the greatest.
Clearly, I've been watching Mojo Rawley's matches.
I will say Dragon Lee is a star waiting to happen.
Shut up.
And it's like a matter of time before Dragon Lee busts out. So somebody should sign him because he's amazing.
Well, I'm gonna sue him because he stole Bruce Lee's name.
You're gonna go back to this again?
Yes, it's all I know. I don't know
Dragon
anything
Lee.
what you're talking
We'll
about.
move off New Japan because Dylan's uncomfortable. But
No, what are you talking about? I'm just gonna
Basically, what we're
make
saying
fun
is
of
the
it.
new just. If we tell you to watch a match in the Super Juniors,
Exactly,
watch it. But
yeah.
if we don't say anything, don't watch it.
Yeah.
So there's one match you should watch.
Desperado and
I watch
Hiromu
it
this week.
sometimes.
It
I
is-
just didn't know that it's like fucking 2 weeks long.
It
It's,
is.
I mean, it's
It's a lot
like
of matches.
it's the junior G1, right?
Yeah.
There's 2 blocks. They do the whole thing.
Stupid.
And it's usually as good as the G1.
Jericho in it?
Not really this year. No.
He graduated finally after
Oh.
20 years.
That's true. He never officially moved out.
He never
so
did. No, he was a junior till he left
That's amazing.
when he was in New Japan. But he was junior in WCW too, for what it's worth.
Cruiser.
Same thing.
Cruiser? That's
Well, different name.
Cruiserweight?
Such a successful belt, WWE actually adopted the name
Cruiser?
instead of light heavyweight.
Yeah, but I mean, light heavyweight was won by like Gilbert. So.
Light
Taka
heavyweight.
Michinoku,
Light
baby.
heavyweight
Yeah.
sounds too heavy, man. Light heavyweight. Anything with heavyweight in the title is not.
Cruisers
light
are way
flippy stuff.
better.
Yeah.
Way better belt.
Yeah, but if you're on light heavyweight, at least it sounds like these guys are still big guys.
Yeah.
Whereas cruiserweight, it sounds like they're like
Yeah.
boys among men.
But like cruiserweight boxing isn't like it's still.
Well,
200 pounds.
boxing is completely different names. Like boxing, their weight classes are not the same.
I know that, but I'm just saying.
But I'm saying like Think about it though. If the cruiserweights were the light heavyweight champions, you'd be more believable as like the light heavyweight champion against the heavyweight champion, as opposed to the cruiserweight against the WWE champion.
It's true. Make a good point. If you want to have people transition, but they don't seem to give a shit about that right
now.
No, it's all good. They're gonna get their own tag belts. They'll be fine. So.
Trios.
I think they're gonna do trios.
I really want them to get trios belts.
I said that. Cool.
Especially since they're not on Raw anymore. Or seemingly pay-per-views. Like, they've just been confined to wrestling and doing angles.
Well, they're not Raw or SmackDown.
They're just not on any show. And
which is the way to do it, though.
They're not going to make the pay-per-view cards. I mean, they barely made WrestleMania.
Dude, have them, like, honestly, you have the WWE network. Give them their own pay-per-view.
I agree.
Like a 2-hour pay-per-view.
Like, I think we said this before. I think they should just film it down at Full Sail.
Yes.
Like,
we talked about
like
that.
NXT, and just do it that way, man. And give the other hour over to something else. Because
absolutely.
it's kind of dumb. But, like... It's going to be there, I guess.
It's going to be there.
They got a whole weight division. They should do something with it.
Yeah,
but if they're not going to be on Raw, on SmackDown, on pay-per-view, then they need something to do on the TV shows. And like a trios title and the cruiserweight title takes care of your whole show.
Then you have women's title eventually.
Cruiser women. Only the smallest women.
The smallest little.
Alexa Bliss can
Alexa Bliss will be your anchor.
Then you don't have Alexa Bliss.
Notice how many units when she transitions.
Yeah. You're like, well, she's a cruiser. Sorry about that. Too small for a main event.
Michelle Watterson comes in. One of the strawweights. I'm a big karate hottie fan.
One last thing I wanted to mention that just got confirmed before everybody showed up here was
Gilbert's back.
Legally, officially know what CM means in CM Punk. It means chick magnet. Because he had to say it in court today.
He actually did?
Yep.
Oh, I knew that before.
He was testifying to it. But it's like actually legally on the record now. Because he's bullshitted about
it. It's like Cookie Monster or something like that.
Cookie Monster.
He's bullshitted about it. He shifted it like 5 times, right? But he actually had to say under oath.
I remember one time he said it was crazy mariachi.
Why wouldn't he pick a better one? He could have just said whatever he wanted.
Because apparently the tag team was his original tag team was the Chick Magnets.
So
he just adopted it.
In the greatest UFC press conference interview I've ever seen, CM Punk gets asked questions by a bunch of fucking marks, like these nerdy fucking WWE fans. Like, I'll probably watch you in the UFC quite often. How often do you think he's gonna fight once a year? Like,
he's fought once in like 6 years,
pretty much. And then they're asking him like, was it true that it's Chick Magnet because you were in a tag team called like this is UFC now? Like, shut up, you fucking marks.
Go to WrestleCon, Marks.
Seriously, like there's these fucking. And then some kid was like, "Can I get a shout out from my brother who's like dying or something?"
Oh my god!
CM Punk was about to cut him off, and he's like, "Okay, yeah, I'll give him a shout out."
It is Chick Magnet.
Watch that interview though; it's fucking hilarious.
I thought you were gonna say something different. Actually,
yeah, go for it.
I thought you were gonna talk about how the greatest WCW heavyweight champion in the world is coming back to wrestle. David Arquette.
Yeah, that's right.
You're forgetting about Vince Russo.
No, I didn't forget about him. I said the right name. It's David Arquette.
It was the weirdest clip, too. He was on the fucking... Yeah, David Arquette's returning to wrestling.
With the cape and everything.
I imagine...
He's going to be, I will bust you!
I will bust you!
In a James Ellsworth-esque comedy role, I can only imagine.
He's got to be. No, he's going to be a serious, like, Ricochet-type competitor.
He announced it on the fucking Wendy Williams show.
Yeah, Wendy Williams!
Which was super weird.
Wendy!
Nobody understood what was going on.
Yeah.
Like, Wendy Williams had no idea what was going on. Nobody in the crowd had any idea what was going on. He had to explain every tiny little part of it.
Did he mention Ready to Rumble?
Yes.
Yes!
Then he used to,
live TV shout out.
He had to explain that he used to be WCW champion. That people hate him because they think he put the company out of business because he was in a movie, and as a promotional angle, they had him win the title. And he's explaining this to this like studio of like moms and old women and stuff, and it was just the funniest fucking thing. And he's wearing this like salmon shirt and this like nice little glasses.
David Arquette does not know how to wear a proper suit.
Is he jacked?
I don't know what
he's jacked.
He's not.
If he just decides to do like an indie run and go around and do some Ready to Rumble shit, like he will make money.
Dude, if he's coming to Toronto,
we're there.
If he brings Cordy Cox Arquette as his valet,
if he does that,
even though they're divorced.
If he does wrestling in Toronto and has a Q&A, I'm going to be up and just hog the mic and be like, I have one part of a 12-part question. First of all, how great was it to film Ready to Rumble? Second of all, really, how great was it to film Ready to Rumble?
Greatest experience of your life? Greatest experience of your life.
Yeah.
What was it like to meet Chris Canyon?
Second, if you make a sequel, can I be in it? I have a great character idea.
I wrote a script for you. Will you read it?
I hope he has fun with it and can rehab his image with wrestling fans.
Yeah, really, man.
Is he going
he's
ROH?
a good guy.
I don't know.
He's probably going all in. I think he said he wanted to be an all in.
Oh, that's true. He's probably just doing all in. And I bet you they probably run a Ready to Rumble angle and all in.
Oh my god, man! If they do a Being the Elite Ready to Rumble movie, oh my god!
Can't you see it? I can see it.
If they get Scott Conn, if Scott Conn makes a surprise appearance, will you die? Will you die?
Honestly, like Scott Conn, he's kind of above it right now. So I get it. But if he could come back, like, oh my god,
You'd mark the fuck out, right?
I would mark the fuck out.
Oh my god, they can't pay Hawaii 5-0 money to get him to show up.
Oh god, no.
No, they can't pay him. Hawaii. Have they fired Daniel Day Kim?
Oh my god.
No, he left.
Oh yeah, because we're getting paid now.
Yeah,
save it for the Scott Conn cast.
I'm not gonna talk. I'm not getting into politics.
It's the Daniel Day Kim podcast.
Awesome.
Do you guys have anything else you guys want to say? You want to just call our day on this?
I don't know. It's kind of a light week.
Oh, do we want to go over Liverpool real quick? UFC. We talked about it last time. It's pretty uneventful, but
yeah.
I can just say who won the predictions.
Yeah.
Oh, go for it. Yeah.
Which is me and Shane are tied.
Yes.
What were they at?
They were at. I want to say we both had 5 and you had 3.
Boom.
Wasn't there only 5 fights?
I picked like 7 fights.
There was 6 fights, and we got most of them right.
Boom.
I thought me and Shane picked all the same names.
No, you picked different ones.
Divergence, man.
Yeah.
You got to pick on nicknames.
You picked some of the guys. You picked a guy because he only trained at TriStar Gym.
Oh, Nordique Talib?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got fucked up.
And he got fucked up. And then you didn't pick Arnold Allen, I don't think. Arnold Allen got the best choke of the night.
I'm pretty sure
choke.
I picked Till because he's from Liverpool.
Yeah, Till, and he won.
I
picked Till too.
I should have picked Till. Did you fuck me on these predictions, John?
I don't remember who you picked. I don't remember who.
I 100% would have picked Till.
No, you didn't.
It
was because of the nickname. I forget why. No.
Did you know that I think Wonder Boy comes out to? I think it's him, the Wonder Boy Tenacious D song.
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
Honestly, that's the best part.
Side note about Wonder Boy, that whole pay-per-view, the build-up, put him over so much because he's the nicest Christian man.
Boo!
He drives kids. I know.
So he's Daniel Cormier. Boo! He's like Daniel Cormier. Boo! Like fucking trash talk. Don't be like. I don't want you to be like. Oh, I just gave it my all, guys.
Shut up
for being here.
For the record,
he's the Rocky Maivia.
I think when every fucking jobber is trying to be fucking Conor McGregor, it's refreshing to have a dude who's not. Trying to be McGregor.
No, I don't say either talk shit or don't talk shit. Like
Robert Whittaker is the same.
Be like Rose Namajunas. Just don't say shit or talk shit. I don't want you to be like, well, thanks guys. I'm just glad for the opportunity.
Wonder Boy, when they asked him, they interviewed him after the fight, and they were like, "You think you should have won that?" He's like, "Well, it is what it is." He kept saying that. That was shitty.
He's the Rocky Maivia of the UFC. Give him my all champs.
But honestly, I'm a fan of Thompson. I'm a fan of Cormier because they're just nice people. I like
Thompson.
That. I like that you can try to murder somebody in a cage and also be the sweetest.
No, that fight was dumb. They kept high-fiving each other. Like, what are you doing?
Somebody said it was like a sparring match.
It was stupid.
It was a sparring.
It was so annoying.
It wasn't a fucking fight.
I hate that, man. It's a fight.
It was shitty.
I get it. I've never fought in my life. I've never been in a cage. But I'm watching you to kill each other.
You really never fought in your life?
Not like that. I mean, I've never fought a UFC.
Been in a fight though.
Kind of. Sort of. I mean, I hit a guy a couple times. He's smaller than me.
I'm glad I didn't say anything. So you kept drilling down.
And I got choked out in a bar once.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's going to end up on the UFC pod.
Grabbed from behind. I thought he was just a bouncer, but it was one of the other guy's buddies. And he choked me unconscious.
That's fair.
I got a new jacket out of it.
I've never been choked unconscious.
It's weird. I didn't my eyes, I never but went black. I just floated to the ground. And then my buddy was like, "We gotta go." I'm like, why? He's like, "Could you fucking unconscious?" But yeah,
it was
I got kicked in the head once.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I know that. You told me this many times.
Yeah, because I got kicked in the head, so I don't remember.
What do you call it? Yeah, it was a decent. There were some good fights. The Arnold Allen submission was really cool because he was losing that fight hard. It was third round. It was 2 minutes left.
I love those.
And he got a fucking ninja choke, which I don't even know what it is. It was a standing, almost like a Darce choke or something. It was really fucking awesome. He got it. And then he came in the octagon and said his dad was on steroids. What? His dad was the biggest fucking jack dude. He's like, "I'm clean, but my dad's on steroids."
That's just deflecting from him and be like, "Don't look at me. I'm not on steroids."
Honestly,
it's all me, Pop.
Yeah.
I love this kid right now. Arnold Allen, I think, he's not ranked or anything, but he's got personality. He's really fucking...
You heard it here first on the KPS podcast.
He's going to be a star, Arnold Allen.
Johnny.
Okay.
We need another English star.
Is he also from Liverpool?
He's from Liverpool.
Oh, fucking A. I'm all aboard.
He's not going anywhere.
All aboard.
Kind of wrestling.
He does.
They don't wrestle there.
I don't know, man. He got.
They don't. The wrestling hasn't got there.
LA. That's all
wrestling hasn't gotten there yet. What's that?
It's Liverpool stuff. People get it.
But there was another. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Continue. I don't remember.
Oh, my bad. Well, anyway, there was a nice fight between which Dylan Fleury predicted barn burner of the night. Jason Knight versus Marquand Amirkhani. That was barn burner of the night, only for one round. But
I don't remember if that's the one, but I'll take it.
Put the GIF up again.
It pretty much started with Marquand went for a flying knee and fucking Jason Knight just out of the way.
We noped him.
Yeah, we noped him. It was fucking great. He did it twice in one fight.
The classic
double nope.
Nice.
It was double nope.
You can't double nope.
He can double nope. It was amazing. Honestly, it was fight of the night. But the rest of the second two rounds were shit. He held like that stupid the rubber guard where they have like an almost triangle. He held that for like 2 minutes straight. And they didn't stand.
He's trying to get position, bro.
But he just held it. He wasn't advancing. He wasn't doing anything.
So you're cool with that. So you're against that, but you're cool with two guys just standing in front of each other in a chess match?
I didn't say I liked that fight. I said I like Wonder Boy, and I enjoy Till.
Wonder Boy.
The fight was terrible. I'll say that. We can all agree that the fight, even though Shane didn't really see it.
You can't say we don't want to show honestly. We can't say if we want to get credibility. It wasn't It's a shit fight if you're just if you're a fan. I want to see people murder each other. But if you're watching it and you understand, we understand it to an extent. We know that if because Till came in a few times and almost got cracked. I will say, I think Wonder Boy won the fight because he connected way more. Till pressured him.
I think Wonder Boy won the fight as well.
Till barely landed anything. Wonder Boy was getting the counters like crazy.
But Till, they kept saying octagon control. That was a big thing.
It's a stupid thing because that apparently trumps everything. As long as the guy pushes forward,
it's not relevant. Unless you that's how people they point people to death is by having octagon control. You don't have to advance, you don't have to hit him, you don't do anything.
You take a guy down or you just push him against the cage, you win a fight.
That's kind of what Kamaru Usman does, even though I enjoy him, but he's a very just push against the cage because you can't get up from him. He's such a great wrestler.
I don't like that either, the push up against the cage, clinch fighting.
There was the Elias Thibodeau match or whatever on the prelims was literally the whole fight was against the cage. I'm not even, it was a clinch
I was just going to say,
so boring.
If you want to see one of those fights, Randy Couture, Brandon Vera. That fight was literally they ref took him off the cage so many times that he's like, you guys gotta stop going.
Couture was a very grindy clinch type.
No, this was not like that. Couture was an interesting guy. He used to stay in the half guard. He would never pass the half guard because I think it was the half or the full guard because he would in one of those he would just posture up and he would just lay down bombs. He's like, what am I gonna move?
Yeah,
I'm just gonna.
We had some great ground and pound, right?
Yeah, great ground and pound. But that was the problem. Couture was good ground and pound, but that fight was just weird. That was a weird fight.
Vera sucks. It was always sucks.
Yeah.
The guy never got there.
Yeah,
he was always right there.
Yeah, potentially.
And he was one of the many. This is going to be the night that Brandon Vera shows up, and he just never fucking
He fucked up by kept going between heavyweight and light heavyweight. He should have stuck with one man. He just kept rotating.
Absolutely.
I hate when people do that.
Yeah. I remember being...
They don't do it anymore, I
remember being excited by Vera a few times, and then just fell flat.
I remember when Jon Jones murked him, and I'm like, yeah, Jon Jones is the man.
Jon Jones is not the man, but we'll discuss
Jon Jones is kind of the man.
Jon Jones is 100% the man.
Yeah.
I'm more You're not the man if you can't stay the man.
You're the man if you've never been beaten.
If you beat yourself, you're not the man.
He has been beaten by cocaine
if you only
several cars.
If you only get beat, if you beat yourself, you're the man because you're beating yourself.
You are, but it's pathetic.
I kind of agree with that. The only thing that can beat Jon Jones is Jon Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like nega Jon Jones.
Honestly, I think if he was fighting for a few more years, someone's going to come along and fucking murk him and he's going to start crying.
Well, that happens in every aspect. Exactly. It happened in Anderson Silva.
And I fucking pray for when that day comes. That fucker gets torn down.
It won't happen.
Fuck Jon Jones.
It's not going to happen.
It's going to happen.
It's never going to happen because he's either never going to fight again or he's going to come back, fight a few times, and then just be done.
Get out of my brain.
Which is exactly. I hate that. Because he's going to fucking retire like a bitch. And
no, he's going to murk the fuck out of Lesnar.
Yeah.
He's going to beat the shit out of Cormier again. He's going to take on Steve.
He shouldn't
it's going to be
close.
close.
What's the point of fighting Cormier?
Yeah. He's 100% fighting Cormier again.
Why?
Yeah, for sure.
Because Cormier wants that, and Jon Jones is like, all right, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to win, and I'm going to keep that win.
I really enjoy punching you in the face, Cormier. Is what Jon
It's an easy win for Jon, man.
It is.
Really?
It is.
Yeah?
Is it
Cormier won a round in their one fight.
It'd be the third one, yeah.
Cormier won the first round in that one fight.
Sure, but he got his head kicked off in the second one.
I'm saying, but it's not like he doesn't have a... You can't... It's a little disrespectful to say he has no chance. He has a fucking chance. He has a chance.
It's very much Vince McMahon theme song.
He has no chance.
I do have to say with everything I've
chance.
seen from the Jon Jones Cormier fights, I do not believe that Cormier has a chance.
I honestly never say never. So.
If it is, it's a lightning strike,
No,
1 in 100.
I'll say this: nine times out of 10, one time Cormier will win. It's always gonna happen.
If they fight 3 times, I feel like Cormier is.
What's the path to Cormier winning that fight? Like, he's a grinder, and you can't grind Jones like that. So how does he win?
He's got to clip him once.
Like, that's
and
it.
He can't clip him.
He's just got to clip him. He can't get close.
He can't submit him or anything. What?
You can't get him down.
Yeah, it's true. I don't think Cormier.
Well, his takedown defense.
I don't see a
They're both top wrestlers.
Like, you want to say, like, of course you want to say Cormier has a chance. I like Cormier, but what's the,
Well, it's almost like
reach,
I shouldn't say it's not
speed,
fair, but it's
wrestling, everything. Jon Jones is better in
Jon
every
Jones
category.
got lucky with his goddamn genetics.
That's if you want to talk about that, like, yeah, the guy's a freak athlete.
If he was like an inch shorter, he wouldn't be.
Two of his brothers are football players too, man.
Yeah.
Like,
if his reach was a little shorter, he would be.
I disagree at all.
He's an absolute freak.
That guy completely
if he didn't
built base his style off of YouTube. The guy, like, it's the reach is huge, but the reach, like, there's tons of guys who have fought with bigger reach who've gotten fucked up. Like Stefan Struve, that guy's got a massive reach.
Oh yeah,
that's true. And
he's good, but he's not beating everybody. Yeah,
this guy's great.
You know what I mean? Like, he's not a Jon Jones. Jon Jones is a whole nother level, man.
I hate him so much. I want an excuse for him to not be the best.
I honestly,
I don't think you can call him the greatest of all time when you're such a shithead.
No, I think if he had stayed on point,
GSP or so
by now.
If he would have never gotten flagged for cocaine or whatever,
I would love him.
Fight,
honestly,
he would be my favorite fighter.
He'd be my favorite fighter.
I want to say, like, he could have, like, this is like 3 or 4 like dirty nose incidents that he's had here. If it
Which
was
is
like
like after 2, you're fucked.
If he didn't crash that car and run away and shit,
with a pregnant woman,
run
away.
That's a big hit. Right?
That's terrible.
And he tried to make an excuse.
Yeah, that kind of shit pulls me back from goat status. Without the cocaine, goat.
Well,
I would say that too.
If you just go based off of, like, if you're going goat in
pure skill, he may be the goat.
Like, if you want to take, like, his character and shit and put it into it, of course not.
Not the character into it, the fact that all that bullshit took him out of the ring for like 3 fucking years. Yeah. When if he had stayed clean, those 3 years would have been him establishing his GOAT resume.
He probably would have been heavyweight by now. Yeah.
I'm more mad at him because, like, I fucking love watching that guy fight, and he never does anymore.
I enjoy watching because I'm sad because the only Jon Jones fight I got to see in the last like 2 years watching UFC has been the fucking Cormier fight where he knocked him out, and I hated that fight because I love Cormier.
Exactly.
So
I love watching Bones. Like, I started watching for Silva, and it was like really unique and fun. And then like that energy kind of transferred to Jones at some point, where like that guy was the one.
Like, I like the creative strikes, I like the axe kicks, I like the spinning elbows, I like all that. Like, that's how I would fight if I was a fighter. So I enjoy it. I'd be very creative.
He will never like Jon Jones.
I've watched you fight.
UFC
spinning elbows.
I just do head kicks. Dude's not boring, and you can always make fun of not being boring.
He's had one boring fight, probably the Rashad Evans fight.
That's Rashad's fault.
That's Rashad's fault.
Well, that's both their fault.
Rashad is like the most boring.
Hey, they think. And the Glory Tech Sheriff fight was like, eh.
You get your money worth though with Johnny.
Well, it's Jon Jones. You're always going like, I just can't wait to see.
The Jones Gustafson fight is the greatest fight I've ever seen in my entire life. So.
This guy was there live,
and I'm so fucking jealous.
And that was like, I want that rematch so bad.
I would love that too. I just want Jones, obviously, to get like healthy and straight, but like selfishly, I just want to watch that dude fight again. And because there's no superstars right now either.
Yeah. Just really don't fight DC again.
They're lacking for dudes, man.
Just go to heavyweight, please.
Oh, he's probably. I think they're bracing. I think the reason why Lesnar decided to stay longer with WWE is because he's waiting for Jon Jones to get cleared to fight.
He wants that big money, right?
He's like, I only want Jon Jones fight right now
because he wants that.
Oh my god! Like, I take my money. Like, holy shit! I'll take it. I couldn't even tell you. I would like throw $100 bills.
That's gonna be the biggest buy rate ever. Like
it'll be interesting because I don't like. Brock is so big, so he could take him down.
I know.
He
but
could.
That's the fun of it.
I don't know, man.
It's like, that's the one Jon Jones fight where you guys say it's always sure he's going to win, which I don't agree.
That'd be the close one to him being the underdog, right?
Yeah.
It would be super close.
But then you balance it with the lack of experience.
I think if you had one fight in heavyweight and Jon Jones beat somebody in heavyweight, then he's the favorite because it's like, well, guess what? He's a big fucker in heavyweight. But just coming out and fighting a guy as big as him.
Especially after being off for 2 years and shit.
But the thing is, like, so is Lesnar.
I fucking hope he loses.
Both of them are coming in after, like, they both kind of.
Shit, I hope Lesnar.
They both kind of stopped around the same time.
I really hope Lesnar wins.
I hope Lesnar wins too because then he'll stay.
Because then Jon Jones can shut the fuck up and I can say somebody beat you piece of shit.
No, man, stop fucking up Raw.
That's never gonna happen. But
Jones would win that fight.
One day I'm gonna say, Jon Jones, somebody beat you, you piece of shit. I'm gonna say that one day.
That's
Mark my
the
words.
testament to his greatness. That is the accomplishment.
Yeah.
We're going to say the same thing to Conor McGregor. Oh, wait, it already happened.
Mark Hamill beat him.
Bam.
No, he didn't.
Nice.
Mark Hamill?
Nice.
He didn't beat him.
Mark Hamill?
Luke Skywalker?
He didn't beat him.
You're not getting the joke. I'm saying Mark Hamill instead of Matt Hamill.
Oh, I thought
you
his name
ruined the whole fucking joke.
Whenever he said Star Wars, I was like, yeah, that's a guy's.
I
thought it was the same name.
I know it's the deaf guy. I
thought it was the same name.
I was like, am I getting this wrong or is that Luke Skywalker?
I thought his name was Mark.
No, it's Matt
Hamill.
Hamill. Yeah. Matt the Hammer Hamill.
Matt and Mark are way too close, and we can all agree on that.
It's true.
Anyone
who's named Matt or Mark,
fucking
pick one, all right?
Pick one.
Markle.
If your name is Matthew Mark or something, you gotta
Matthew Marcus Markinson.
Reevaluate yourself and become a Johnny nickname for next time.
Johnny nickname, like Johnny Hollywood.
Johnny Hollywood.
It's Johnny Hollywood Barber.
Johnny John Hollywood.
Like, you know, it's like Dwayne The Rock, like The Rock's one full name, so it's like Johnny Hollywood Barber. But he goes by The Rock. It's a full name. It's like Cher. Right?
Dwayne
no, it's not.
Johnson.
It's the word the and The Rock are not combined. It's two different words.
But it's one word, basically said.
No,
he has a title. Basically, his name is a title.
I'm saying,
yeah, but it's two different words.
It's not title though, but it's like
Johnny Hollywood is two different words.
I'm just gonna call him Rock or the.
Yeah, he gets called Rock all the time.
Rock. Would you call him Rock or would you call him Mr. Dwayne Johnson?
I call him Mr. Rock.
You call him Rock
when you're friends. Mr. The Rock. No, dude, if I ever met The Rock in person, I would be like, holy shit, man, you're The Rock. I'm a huge fan.
I would call
him Dwayne.
You wouldn't even address him. You would call him, holy shit.
Yeah.
He probably hates them. People are like, oh, you're Dwayne Johnson.
No, he probably loves it. No, he doesn't care.
No, when people call him The Rock, he has to pay Vince money every time, even out in life. So.
God damn it, kid.
He's like, damn it, kid. Call me Dwayne.
Fuck you, kid. It's coming out of your autograph.
He hits his accountant up. He's like, send another 5 cents to Vince. Fucking hell.
Every day.
Oh, no, man. There's no way I would never.
Some guy walked around him with a ticker right behind him, like Vince's boy, like,
son of a bitch. It's like, that doesn't even count. The kid was just playing with rocks.
He didn't even say the word.
His licensing fee is shit.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit. But yeah.
Then under a Jon Jones talk.
Yeah,
it's very heated.
I think we're good, man.
I like that. Fuck.
That was fun. Yeah, we always throw in a little.
I have either almost no opinion on MMA or very passionate opinions.
So basically, it's like I have no opinion or Jon Jones.
Or Jon Jones. Also Brock.
Yes,
also Brock. Yeah. CM Punk. Also better be either Jon Jones or connected to wrestling.
CM Punk. Which stay tuned for next week's podcast, which is going to be 225.
Yeah, which was 225.
It's good. It's a pretty stacked card. I'm pretty excited.
It is stacked as fuck.
It's stupid. I'm gonna watch the.
I'm looking forward.
Might watch the whole card. Yeah.
Yo Romero and Whitaker is gonna be a barn burner. My barn burner. My prediction.
Get your own thing. That's my thing. You can't take the barn burner thing. It's my nickname.
Okay, what's your barn burner prediction then?
I have to see the full card.
Okay, true. I do.
Was it Clay Guida's fight then? Maybe?
No, Clay Guida's boring.
Clay Guida. What about the Diego Sanchez fight?
That's one good fight.
He had like a couple.
He
had a couple fight of the nights.
I saw one.
Guida used to be a fucking buzzsaw, man.
Guida used to
be awesome, but he was always fat, but he would take guys down, and he would just be like super speedy.
It was always like, it was like
Guida he was like a dog humping a leg. He was just like super
I like Guida, man. Guida's a fun guy. I don't like him. Fuck you. Ooh, Holly Holm. Oh, this is the full card. Dylan Befroy's barn burner prediction. So we have mine, which is you might as well do one too.
CM Punk.
CM Punk barn burner prediction.
Barn burner.
Really?
Oh, I can't get
Mike Jackson versus CM Punk.
The other guy, but
Mike Jackson.
Barn burner prediction. They're both 0-1. I think Punk might win. We'll see.
I think he might win too.
Yeah. They both lost to the same dude.
Mickey Gall?
Yeah.
Ooh.
The other guy's 0-1. He also lost to Mickey Gall.
This is tough. This is tough, guys.
It's a wrestling storyline.
I'm gonna give 3 here, and I'll pick one after that. Joseph Benavidez, Sergio Pettis.
That's gonna be really good.
That's gonna be good, yeah.
Claudia Gadelia and Carla Esparza.
Carla's too much of a wrestler. I don't like her.
It's the only woman, or I'm trying to be inclusive.
But I don't like Carla.
I'd say home, but
Carla was the worst champion.
Honestly, I honestly think Dos Anjos and Covington could be a good one. But Romero and Whitaker, there's a lot of barn burners on this card, man.
There really is.
You know what I'm gonna do for the first time ever?
It's on the side.
For the first time ever?
In the
I'm
one
call
podcast.
This entire pay-per-view a barn burner.
Oh my god!
What's a pay-per-view barn burner?
Watch it be the worst UFC card in years.
Let's split that gif into like 8 pieces.
Yeah.
So it's like,
it covers the entire screen. So
yeah, no, it's a pay-per-view bar.
Flashing lights.
Pay-per-view bar.
No, this is honestly
First time ever.
If you had to pick a fight, though, which one would you pick?
I can't. It's pay-per-view bar.
So just say Romero or say Covington to Sanyos. Come on.
Be the main event. Romero and Whitaker.
I know. Yoel's gonna win that fucking fight.
Romero Whitaker is gonna be wow fireworks.
It's me. I love you.
That's gonna be some fun.
No get for Jesus.
No kidding.
But yeah, we'll hit you with a full preview. It looks like the best UFC card in a really, really long
Honestly.
time.
And
So-
224 was like a shit
Honestly,
card,
man, even
but
Blades and Overeem could be a...
Yeah, man, I love that Blades kid.
Isn't Arlovsky fighting
Really
this
cool.
card?
Yeah, he's fighting on the main card.
Which is gonna get-
I think it should have been Blades and Overeem on
Why?
the main card over Arlovsky, but...
Because Arlovsky's gonna get murked by this guy, Ty, whatever.
Why would you?
This
put
dude's
Arlovsky
knocked out
on
like
the
5
card?
people in a row.
He's
dude.
going all by name recognition, man.
That's
Arlovsky's a name, right? That's like
What,
Dana
me?
White... A name,
Or
yeah,
no?
Dana
Pretty
White
much-
defended CM
Pretty much
Punk because...
everybody. I can agree with the Punk thing because Punk has buy rates.
Arlovsky is a
True,
name,
but
but
like
he's so terrible
how
now.
much, though? How much does CM Punk have a buy?
Look, I would say that for CM Punk to be put on the main card of this, his last pay-per-view must have hit the top 10 or something.
But who was he on it with? Like, can you
Mickey
attribute all
Gall.
that to CM Punk?
Yeah.
No, the entire pay-per-view.
No, like Dana must have noticed a very significant spike that was based on CM Punk. Like they must have to do this again.
Do you remember
they
which card
must
he was
have.
on?
No.
Like the first one,
It was
you
like
kinda,
2 years ago.
You like kind of thought, yeah, there's probably going to be a Punk bump, but there must have been Punk bump. But there must have been because Dana wouldn't book him and put him on the main if there wasn't a bump.
For sure.
He wouldn't do that shit for nothing.
But, I don't know, it's also like...
You have
You know,
6
wrestling
203.
fans, man. Wrestling fans always want to watch their boys, right? That's why Brock was the fucking highest buy rate for a long time too, because wrestling fans showed up en masse to watch it. And
you got all those guys being like,
Oh, he
"This
was
is a
with
wrestler
Stipe.
fighting?"
Side note here, he was with Stipe and Overeem and Verdum and Brown. So, I don't know.
Stipe and Overeem was the main fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's probably a lot of Punk on that.
there was a ton of Punk. Like that card was like okay, but the interest was.
That's
I don't
the
even
one.
remember
That's
the
the one
crowd. I
where.
think I watched it,
That's the
honestly.
one where
I
Overeem
didn't
got.
watch this fight.
You were
live.
boycotting it.
I was
Yeah,
boycotting it.
you were like, "This is dumb. Fuck this guy. This is a stupid plan." Okay, you don't like Punk anyway, though.
I hate Punk.
Yeah.
I'm a big Punk hater. Yeah. I think he's overrated as fuck. Thankfully, I didn't think
Punk saved WWE for me for.
he did. He's a great promo, a great personality, but I think his in-ring work leaves a lot to be desired.
One
I
of
think
my
he's a
favorite
prick
matches.
too. I think he's a fucking prick.
Oh, he is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I would say he's a little overrated in the ring for sure. People act
Absolutely.
like he's a 5-star Neil.
He's
Long
not
guy.
at all.
He's solid.
He
as
couldn't even
hell.
hang in New Japan.
He's one of my
him
favorite
and Cena
matches.
had a couple hell of matches though. For sure.
But they were WWE matches. They weren't.
They were really good.
Lesnar
Really,
Brock's
really
one of my favorite matches ever.
That was really good. Yeah. You say Lesnar Brock.
I know.
Yeah.
You meant Lesnar.
Lesnar Brock was my favorite.
That's
That's
who's
what
gonna
I
win the
said.
title.
Lesnar
That's what I
versus
said.
Brock.
That's who's gonna win the title.
Lesnar Brock.
So stand by what I said. You guys know what I meant.
That sounds like it could be a real name. Lesnar. This is like a British name. Lesnar Brock. Lesnar Brock.
Lesnar Brock, Esquire the Third from
It's
Covington.
my kid's first name.
Lesnar after Brock.
Your kid's name's gonna be Rock, and you know it.
Rocky.
Still
You'll call him
Flurry.
Ronald
Junior?
or Rocky.
Go with
No,
Junior.
we'll call him Doju.
Doju.
Don't you? Don't you?
All right.
What
Nah.
the fuck is that from?
It's like Homer's like, do you want to change your name to Homer Jr.? The kids can call you Hoju. And on that note,
Yep.
yeah, if you made it all the way,
That
thanks
was
for
a fun podcast, guys.
Yeah, man.
I might
It's
transfer all of our like I think we should say everything like share, subscribe, and all that shit at the beginning.
Ooh.
So that way people hear it at the beginning.
That's true.
Because I don't think
I think we should also say it at the end, though. I mean,
we can say it at the end, but I'm saying like.
well, we're leaving people satisfied at this point, so they're gonna scroll and click.
But I'm
Hopefully,
saying
yeah.
there's a better chance that people are going to at least listen to the first bit than the last
Well,
bit.
how
So
about-
we do both?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
we can do both.
we'll do both.
I'll loop it over. But anyways, yeah. If you enjoyed it, like we said, we're getting in more MMA anyways.
Yeah,
we're going pretty hard on the MMA.
It's going to be a good couple months for MMA. Or
Yeah.
a good 2 months.
Dana's
It's
doing
coming
good
back,
biz.
yeah.
Vince is doing bad biz,
Yeah.
and that always results in drift back towards UFC.
Pretty
So-
much. And
And
it's a good
there's
time for us. So.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm getting back into it too, and like not as many guys seem to be getting hurt.
Dylan clearly knows everything about UFC. Cause
I know to an
I'm
extent.
sure-
I got a good library.
Hey, man, that's a
I have the
great-
way
MMA
too
encyclopedia.
You know, like
I got
as much as
super-
I know about wrestling. you know
Exactly.
about
You boys are
UFC.
both good on the encyclopedia tip. Like,
I
you just
literally
be like, this
have-
fight, this time, this, you know.
Oh, I actually have
it
a
used to
book
be
called
like
the
that.
MMA Encyclopedia.
That's great. I can do that with wrestling usually. I'll be
Yeah.
like that was on WrestleMania 21 or this
Well, I can go pretty far back.
third
to
match on the
and
card
shit,
or
but-
something.
I'm better at that with football. Like,
It
There's
depends, like because
trades
all I
on-
watched was
yeah.
wrestling for years.
Yeah.
And like no other sports.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, I love this.
supposed to. Oh,
There you go.
But yeah, we'll have to change out the Twitter bio too.
Yeah.
It's not just wrestling; it's MMA too.
MMA,
Yeah, Twitter, Kick Punch Stomp, Instagram, Kick Punch Stomp.
Combat sports, fake or real.
Yes,
Pretty much, yeah.
I was
Do
also
some
thinking
karate.
too, man. We could do for some UFC content. We can do like the best comebacks and fights,
Oh, yeah.
stuff like that.
I would love to do like a UFC top 5 show.
It'd be
We each
fun.
have top
We'll
5.
do some more UFC just going forward.
It'll
Period.
be fun.
But
We're all into it now, so
Yeah, man.
it'll be good.
The stars have aligned.
Yeah, they have.
It's working in. It's working in. But yeah, and also catch me on the Odd One Out podcast.
Hey.
Dylan Fleury's on there, second ever guest. Crush it.
Fantastic.
I got to talk about Entourage for like 20 minutes. It was awesome.
You were living the
so much
dream.
fun.
This isn't a real podcast.
Oh, it gets more views than we get, so it's a real
Really?
podcast.
Does it? How
We
many
had one.
views?
He had one podcast.
There you go.
It was like 60 views.
Really?
We have a pretty
Oh,
big fan
nice.
base on Instagram and shit.
Yeah, he does.
Screw him then.
Yeah, follow Adams.
We will also be on this other
Yeah,
podcast
so-
probably
yeah,
eventually as
I'll
well.
get
Yeah,
you guys
hopefully
on as
me or Shane together. Maybe we'll see.
He's only got 2 mics, so
Well, you can fuck himself.
you guys
He's
can
farted
take
anyway.
turns.
We can share one mic.
I hope that mic
Go
picks up
cheek
my
to
sweet
cheek.
fart.
Yeah, there you go.
Cheek to cheek.
Cheap.
Did you hear
But anyways, yeah, cool. We heard your stupid fart. Awesome.
I had to draw attention to it.
All right, thanks, guys.
Peace.
GPS.